Whatever your goal is to lead yourself, your family, or a larger group, in this video I will give you 5 essential aspects to consider when it comes to leadership. My name is Geraldine, and for the last 10 years I've actively researched about what it is to be human. And through this channel I want to share with you a system that I found and that helped me to figure it out. And this is the human design transits. So those transits occur every 6 days, and by following them we can start to understand the human experience, one topic at a time. So from the 25th until the 30th of July, the gate 31 is on, and it is the gate of influence. So today we're gonna speak about leadership. Let's put it in context. The world is changing. The old structures are falling. The collective trust is shaky, and we are being called to new forms of leaderships, right? Leaderships that is aligned and in service. And it can show up anywhere, in your households, friend groups, local community, or your voice online. And all the lies and manipulation are becoming less easy to feed people. So if you're a power seeker running the show of your own ego trip and reacting to your own fears and spreading them around, it would just not work. So let's identify 5 aspects of a good modern leader. Starting here with yourself. Well, it starts by being the leader of ourselves. Be the captain of your own ship that is able to navigate your oceans, your storms, your crises, and then you'll be ready to welcome the entire crew on deck, right? So leadership that starts with sovereignty. It is the foundation of a good leader. So without guilt or sense of selfishness, it is essential to take time and care for ourselves first, because we know it, we do it for the greater good. And when we do better, we encourage people to do better. When we do the work, it's like we show people it's possible to do the work. So if you're on that part of the journey, like, good on you. You can celebrate yourself for doing that, because that is the way towards integrity. The second point is clarity. People are drawn to clarity. So if you're clear, people will be drawn to you. Be clear with your values, your motivations, and in your communication. You want people to understand. You want your people to relate. And, of course, you have your own language, and you're not going to speak the same language of everybody else. You're not going to be a cup of tea of everybody, and that's fine. That's fine to be a niche leader, but consider who you're talking to. Whatever you're more traditional, environment-oriented, based on diversity, inclusion, ambition towards innovation, indigenous rights, freedom from conditioning and belief systems, self-development, creating new earth, a new company, standing for safety, wealth, health, food for all, whatever it is, be clear. Make sure your communication is simple and accessible. And that's also the way you avoid that frustration of not feeling understood, right? The third point is consideration and empowerment. A good leader makes his people feel seen, included, and capable, instead of pressure, judge, and that they're never good enough. Holding the stick of punishment behind each corner and saying, you're gonna go to hell or you're gonna get fired. Like, it never brought sustainable and aligned results. Like, make people feel seen, make people feel they belong, that they are important. As a result, they want to serve the common goals. They want to serve the project. They want the cause. They want to help, and they want to give their best. So it's also really important to demystify perfection. Like, mistake they are part of the process, and allowing, even encouraging mistakes as a part of the learning process. Because people rise when they feel safe, valued, and a part of something. The fourth point is access the bigger picture, valuing perspectives. A good leader is an observer, and that's how they become insightful and highly efficient at elaborating systems that works in terms of team and energy management, because they can see patterns and structures. A good leader is also open and values different perspectives. Like, they know they can learn from other people. The fifth point is about quieter leadership. Leaders don't have to be loud. They don't have to prove, they don't have to force or push. They don't constantly initiate. Those leaders are seen for their wisdom. They're chosen because they inspire trust, integrity, and authenticity. They lead by example, by embodying their values and principles. And it's like we could say the essence speaks louder than the words. Leading is guiding by showing the way. Leading by example, showing new ways towards a better future. And those leaders don't chase external validation. They refine the skill set, they deepen their knowledge in the area of their leadership, and they are recognized and invited to lead. A bit of human design jargon here, yes. Everybody has projected energy, even if they're not a projector, right? That energy that requires refinement and to wait for invitation and recognition. Everybody can be a leader, a guide. Doesn't mean everybody should, but remember, you can bring the horse to the river, but you cannot force it to drink. Also know you will be called at the right time, by the right people, for your specific leadership. So leading this video to an end, let's remember. Start with self-leadership. Leadership is not about performing, it's about aligning and be clear with our values. Be clear with our words or communication. Considering our people, the readiness of our people and what they really need. Include them. Take time to access different perspectives. And then remember, you don't have to convince, because you are at service to something greater than yourself. What is your area of leadership? Like, what do you think about leadership? I'd be interested to know. And because for me, it's about freedom and purpose. It's bringing people to more awareness about what life is and about themselves, right? And guiding a journey of realization and deconditioning to find freedom and purpose. I'll see you in 6 days for the next transit, for another topic about the human experience.